Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well, and Shalom Lopakarium, which means peace to the elect. This is Lakama from the Virginia camp, and basically I was just looking up brotherly scriptures, in these times right now. Things about to get real funky out here. It's about to get real harsh out here, so we got to make sure that we are brotherly to one another, to like-minded individuals, and let me see, I'm going to go to Hebrews. We'll go to Hebrews 13, so I can get my sword out. Alright, Hebrews, and I'm going to 13. And 1. And it reads, "Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." But the main part of that is let brotherly love continue. And what is brotherly love? Well, what is love, period? Let me get that real quick. Romans, I'm going to go to Romans real quick. All right, this is Romans 13 and 10. It says, "Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law." So, showing your brother love is making sure that he's in order, and him doing the same thing, making sure that you're living life as righteous as possible. That's what love is, If you see a brother that's in his truth, and he's sincere, but he's going off, maybe he's not knowing that he's, going off, it is your job as your brother to rebuke and reprove him, and that's how, in this world that we live in, people get tight when you tell somebody that they're doing something wrong or they could be doing something better. But that's, in actuality, that's love. When you have a child, like when you were a child and you were doing something that you shouldn't have been doing or it wasn't beneficial to you, if you had parents that loved you, they would correct you. They would tell you not to do that. And us growing up, we would get our ass whooped sometimes, but not because our parents hated us, is because they were reproving us. They were showing us the right way to be, to not do that. You know what I mean? If you when you was a kid, if you put your hand on the stove while it's hot, it will burn, and you will learn not to do that again. So basically, in its truth, man, we got to make sure that we stay on top of our brothers. You know what I mean? Because that's love. And I'll pull out another one. I'll go to 1 John 5 and 3, and it reads, "For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous." That's right. So keeping His commandments mean that you are walking in order. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if you see a brother, not living up to his best of his ability, and then you pull him to the side. You know what I mean? You don't jump. You don't rebuke him in front of a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? If you can pull him to the side one-on-one, and that's beautiful, because that was Lord willing, showing that you're not trying to do this for no cool points or no brownie points. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'll go to Matthew. So I'll get my allergies. It's like bugging, man. I was in the house with some cats. All right, this is Matthew 18 and 15. Yeah, Matthew 18 and 15. And it reads, Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his faults between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. That's right. And if you're in the truth and you're like-minded people, it should bother you if you see your brother go off or going against not following the law, statutes, and the commandments, or living righteously. That should bother you because this is a body. You know what I mean? So if he commits a foul, then that should be towards you as well. Especially if your brothers in the same camp. You know what I mean? You're supposed to get on somebody. And likewise, if you're doing wrong, you should expect the same way. That's true love, and you should be thankful if somebody corrects you. So I'm gonna continue to just pull a couple brotherly scriptures out. You know what I mean? Or what is being brotherly, I should say. Let me go to Mark. And on chapter 3. And I'll go to 35, I believe. And this is Yahweh Shah speaking. It reads, For whosoever shall do the will of the Most High, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. And, that scripture right there, even though we're mainly talking to the brothers, also, the sisters out here too. If they living righteously and they sincerely are, sincerely living to the best of their abilities, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, then, that goes for them as well. But whoever is doing the will of the Most High, keeping the commandments, walking upright, then they are a brother to you, I'm gonna pull out I'm gonna go to Proverbs. I just wrote a few, just was writing different ones down. And I'm gonna go to Proverbs. What is that? 17 and 17, I believe. Okay, yeah. This reads, it says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. So, this is Proverbs 17 and 17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding striketh hands, and becomes surety in the presence of his friend. He loveth transgression that loveth strife, and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction. He that have a froward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. He that begetteth a fool doeth it to his sorrow, and the father of fool have no joy. A merry heart doeth good like medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. See? So, people that have a righteous spirit, a good heart, it's like medicine. It heals you. So, back to being, a brother. If you see a brother out there going through some things, whether it's carnally or internally. If a brother's struggling financially, if you can assist him, you know what I'm saying? If brother just look like something's heavy on his spirit as far as, maybe his family members is going through something, or maybe, he's dealing with an ailment, give him words of encouragement, because it says a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drive bones. So, yeah, you don't want your brother walking around with a broken spirit, because how's he going to uplift the rest of the brothers? You know what I mean? So you want to uplift his spirit, which is medicine to him, so he can do his job and uplift other brothers. Whether it's him being upright and walking uprighteously and following the law, statutes, and the commandments, another brother might see that, hey, man, he's doing it and he going through this. So, whatever I'm going through, man, let me chuck my chin up and basically it's going to give him encouragement to keep pushing, you know what I mean, through all these adversities, you know. So basically, let me go back to 17. It says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity, right? So that right there, say the brother has a broken spirit, and the other brother is helping him out by being brotherly to him, helping him out in whatever way he need. It says a brother is born from that. So you are my brother. You know what I mean? I mean, we all brothers in this truth because we all for the main goal. But a true friend is one that shows himself. That he's there for you. You know what I mean? Basically being brotherly, if that makes sense. Salakia. Because you don't want no unreliable friends, man. You don't want people that say they for you and say for your benefit, but they not really there for you. I mean, even in the world, we all dealt with people that smile in your face and say they down with you, but when you really need them, like, hey, man, I need a ride here to this job interview or something, the brothers be, it might be, oh, no, I ain't got it right now, or I'm busy, or I ain't got no gas money, or whatever. You know how it go. Matter of fact, I go to Proverbs 18 and 24. It says, a man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Let me read that again. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. That's right, because if a man, if you continuously showing yourself that you here, that you a real friend, a real friend, I'm talking about through anything that'll jump up in the middle of the night, cause that's your, you love that brother and you want to make sure he stay on his toes and continue to push this truth, man. What it said, a man that have friends must show himself friendly, and then basically, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So he's literally, your friend in his truth is actually closer than your physical brother. You know what I mean? Because, he doesn't have to do it, but he wants to be a righteous person, a righteous man. And, part of being a righteous man is being a brother to your people that are in this truth, because this is a body, you know what I mean? You don't want no chinks in your armor, you know what I mean? Because you need to cover this whole body, I'm going to pull a couple more scriptures out. I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 5 and 11. Okay. And it reads, but now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, a covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, with such and one not Salaki, with such and one know not to eat. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within? But them that are without the Most High judgeth. Therefore, put away from among yourselves that wicked person. Right. So that's basically saying, man, especially, coming into this truth, you still got love for the people that's in this world. But ultimately, you got to separate yourself from them. Because, how can you be living righteously continually and you got the spirit of Satan on these people? They don't know it, but they got a wicked spirit on them by them wanting to do wrong, want to sleep with other men, women, want to be idolaters, basically worshiping the wrong things, worshiping things on TV, these music videos, spending their money on the wrong things, And so it's basically saying, Salakia. Okay, I'll read it again. But now I have written unto you not to keep company, if any man that's called a brother. If you saying you my brother, but you are being a fornicator out here sleeping with other people, women, or just saying that you believe in the Most High, but it's not showing. That's also fornication. You know what I mean? A covetous and a idolater. Like I said, people looking at, worship, basically worshiping these women on these music videos, or trying to be like these rappers or something. You know what I mean? A railer or a drunkard. Somebody that's just getting twisted all the time to the point where they not even making, sane decisions. You don't want to be around them because they could put you in a bad situation. You know what I mean? Or they might, in a drunken rage, flip out, and then y'all get into a physical altercation. Because that happens when people become drunks. They become carnal and angry. And it says, or an extortioner. You know what I mean? So you know what that is. Somebody trying to get one up on you. You know what I mean? Trying to get something out of it. For real, if you around somebody that every time y'all together, he's trying to see what he can gain out of you, like a personal gain. If it's not a personal gain of wisdom, understanding of this Holy Spirit, then you got to get away from them, you know what I mean? Straight up, because it's not beneficial to you or the body, Right. I'll go here to back that up. First Thessalonians. It's like it. First Thessalonians chapter 4, and I'll start at 6. It says, maybe I'll start at 5. Not in the lust of the concupiscence, I believe I'm saying it right, concupiscence, even as the Gentiles which know not the Most High. But this is the point right here. Verse 6, that no man go beyond and defraud his brother in any matter, because that Yahweh is Salakia, because that the Lord is the avenger of all such, as we also have forewarned you and testify. For the Most High have not called us unto uncleanness, but unto holiness. Let me read that again. Verse 6, that no man go beyond and defraud his brother in any matter. So no matter what the situation is, you don't turn on your brother. You know what I mean? You don't try to take advantage of your brother. You don't leave your brother hanging no matter what the situation is. Because, when martial law hit, when this thing happened, kick off for real, that's all you got is your real brothers. That's all you got is this body, you know what I mean? And when I mean body is your brothers in this truth, you know what I mean? Because nobody else is going to understand what's going on when it first kick off. And then when it does kick off, you got people that's going to be going bananas, doing all type of crazy madness. But you got to keep the faith. You got to have the same ultimate goal as your brothers. You got to have that wisdom and know that you're going to be delivered, Lord willing, But because the Lord is the avenger of all such, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua sees everything that's going on, you know what I mean? So if you ain't out here living righteous, when Big Bro come back, man, you don't think you're gonna be getting that ride on that chariot, you know what I mean? Because he sees everything, you know what I mean? To the best of your ability, of course. Now we gotta handle our business. That we're not saying that we gotta handle our business, day in and day out. But if you can. If you could go out your way and help a brother, do that, I'll bring a couple more scriptures out. Oh, right, that's a good one. All right, I'm going to go to 1 John 2 and 9. It reads, he that say he is in the light and hateth his brother is in the darkness even until now. That's right. So if you claim to be an Israelite and you in this truth and you doing the work out here, but you out here looking down on another brother and secretly not wanting him to make it, not wanting him to be uplifted, not wanting him to walk correctly, then you really in the dark. You're not in this truth. You're not in this truth at all. Verse 10, he that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him. That's right. So if you really truly out here loving for your brother, then most likely you in the truth, because you want him to walk accordingly as you should. You know what I mean? And there's no confusion there. There is none occasion of stumbling in him. No confusion with that. Verse 11. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes. So basically, you out here saying you in the truth and you a brother, you probably saluting people, this and that, but you really not in, you don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You walking blindly. You know what I mean? You ever been driving somewhere, but it's been so dark you think you know where you at, but you end up finding out that you're not on the street or on the block you was you thought you were on. That's basically what it is. You could have sworn you was on the right road, on the right block, supposed to make a right turn, but it's so dark. You messed around and stumbled up and you found yourself on the wrong block. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to bring out an example of that. But I'm going to close up, but I'm going to get one more scripture. I'm going to go to Psalms. And this is Psalms 133. Malak Dawada, or Dawad. Psalms 133, verse 1. It says, Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. That's a beautiful thing. I'm going to go read verse 2. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. So, hey, with that, I want to say, Kol Haloyim, La Alahayana, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rechach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who do rule and teach well. And Shalom Lobakarian.